GATE program was ran by NASA. The reason I discovered this was because when my kid was in school, he got put in a gifted and talented program. The only difference was it was called the Discovery Program. Now that I know what I know about the GATE program and I have memories coming back to me from the program, I started digging further into it, only confirming they just changed the name. I asked ChatGPT, what is the Discovery Program ran by NASA? And at first it tried feeding me the program that aims to discover planetary missions, learning about asteroids and comets and planetary things, develop and launch missions quickly and affordably. So then I asked, why are they working with children in schools if it's supposed to be like a exploratory thing with space and shit? And why do none of us remember ever doing actual schoolwork once we started remembering that we were in the gifted and talented programs? Not only that, none of us were the only kids in our class to get taken out, so you didn't even have people to talk to about it that really understood or knew anything about it. You couldn't even get a better understanding of what was going on before they fucking Men in Blacked your ass and wiped your memory. But anyway, let's continue. Chat said that NASA usually partners with schools to help inspire young students. And it says that they do things like workshop presentations, other hands-on activities to discover more about science and space and engineering. It said it's helping build the next generation of scientists and engineers. So then I ask, well, why is it called a gifted and talented program that only certain kids get accepted into? And such a small select few of kids only get in. But again, why were we not doing actual schoolwork? Not that we were probably complaining at the time, but still. Why did they have us thinking we were in a gifted program when we didn't do educational shit in there? And chat says, in that context, gifted program usually targets educational initiatives that focuses on children have advanced abilities and talents in certain areas. And then it says NASA might partner with these programs to work with kids so they can provide specialized resources, mentors, and other unique experiences for kids. And then goes on to say it's all about nurturing and challenging the students who show exceptional potential. So then I ask it, why is it that they were targeting kids and making them think it was about education when we didn't touch anything educational in the program? No bookwork, no nothing like that. We remember being tested though. And chat responds, yeah, that can definitely happen. Some programs have a different approach, learning and focusing on enrichment, creativity, and critical thinking skills, rather than traditional schoolwork. Give students an opportunity to learn and explore their talents with more hands-on activities and project-based learning. And it says it can definitely look a lot different than the usual curriculum. So then I ask, is it possible that they were testing our psychic abilities? It said that's absolutely a possibility. That these programs do incorporate elements that explore different kinds of abilities, including cognitive or intuitive skills. And then explain that there's instances where researchers can get curious about things like psychic phenomena and may even conduct tests for observations. So that's in the realm of possibilities. I asked, is it possible that the GATE program and the Discovery program are the same exact program? They only changed the names to try to hide it? And it said yes, they are very similar in concept. That the GATE program, that stands for Gifted and Talented Education, is essentially a formalized approach in many school districts that identify and nurture students with advanced abilities. And whenever I had asked my daughter about it, she didn't remember anything from that program either. And I know for a fact she was in that program. Hell, I ended up finding the paper months later after this, confirmed it for me. And I realized the paper they sent home to tell me my daughter was in a gifted program was ran by NASA and said it on the fucking paper. But because I was asleep, I didn't think anything of it because I'm like, oh, that's actually cool. You know what I mean? I didn't understand it. No, now I do. They were testing us all along, and they're still testing us. And when I tell you my memory's coming back from this shit, insane. Like, I have to make a part 2 for this. But yeah, if your kids were in the Discovery program a few years back. They were testing them. Probably wiped their memory. MK Ultra. Go to part 2 if you want to hear my experiences on what I remember.